$600 for an NFT card pack from Funko?
I'm sorry, what? Is it like a gazillion cards?
No, Heather. There are 17 cards in the pack.
So it's a premium pack.
It's a Prem. Or actually, I've been calling it something a little different. Do you know the name?
Yes, I do.
Go ahead. What's the name?
Preemie Weemie.
Thank you.
So you're telling me they made a $30 card pack $600?
Sorta. You're probably wondering what we're talking about unless you've already done all of your homework. You know everything we're talking about. And now you're clicking off the video. If you're clicking off the video, first off, how dare you? Second off, we look pretty good, right? I think we're worth to stick around. And number 3, I'm not wearing any pants or underpants under here.
Sort of weird.
And that's a good reason to stay, too.
You know what's the weirdest about this? Is you have socks, a shirt, a flannel, a coat, and a hat.
Yep. I'm Donald Ducking it. A brand new line of NFTs are coming for Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day NFTs!
That's right. But this drop is far different from any other NFT drop.
Is it far different or fart different? Because...
Farts!
I was gonna say because $600 for a pack seems pretty farty.
It's a farty party.
No, it's not a party. Parties are good. It's just farty.
So why is this drop different than every other NFT drop? We're about to tell you, but first, go over to MischiefToys.com, sign up for our newsletter, and also follow us on Instagram at Mischief Toys. You can actually get, right now, a Sketch Ghastly figure or a Sketch Ghastly paired with a pin. Not only do you get the figure or the figure and a pin, you also get a really special sticker and the opportunity to buy a Valentine's 2025 figure. It's really special. The figure is fire AF. Not only that, but we're mixing in a bunch of signed figures that are numbered 1 through 25.
Ooh.
There's a lot of special going on over at MischiefToys.com. Make sure you go and check it out. Buy your figure, and you'll have a chance at that Valentine's Day figure. You made a point earlier. There's 255 of Sketch Ghastly. There's only 214 of the Valentine's Day figure. The people who got Sketch Ghastly may be the only ones to get the Valentine's Day figure. That's pretty fire.
We are going to send information about the Valentine's Day figure to those of you who ordered Sketch Ghastly very, very soon. Make sure you go to MischiefToys.com and get yours.
All right, let's get into the whole Funko NFT thing. So what's different about this one, Heather?
It's Valentine's Day. It's $600 for a premium pack. For a Preemie Weemie?
No, it's the first drop ever where you have to use Funko points to buy the card packs.
Fan rewards points?
That's correct.
That's interesting.
Viewers and friends reached out to me today talking about this, saying, well, Chris, it's like $600 for the card pack because the amount of points that you have to use. Because it's 6,000 points that you need to use in order to get the premium card pack.
6,000 points.
Yes.
How many for the standard?
2,000.
Oh my God.
So that equates to that dollar amount of $600 for the 6,000 points, $200 for the 2,000 points.
That's stupid.
We can't equate it to money necessarily. And the reason why I don't feel like we can equate it to money necessarily, those points are absolutely for free. Funko isn't making you purchase those points. You're getting those points by making a purchase on Funko.com. You're just getting something extra with the things that you're buying. It's a fan rewards. That's exactly what it is, fan rewards.
So basically, if you buy $600 worth of items, you can get one NFT pack.
That's right.
Ugh. Let me see how many points I have. 1,485.
Oh my God.
I can't even buy a standard.
Well, it turns out that I have 32,000 points. And that is because I never use the points. Every once in a while, I may buy like a giveaway sort of deal. Like it's like 100 points or something. I'll do that every once in a while for conventions, like if we go to New York Comic Con. But I never use my points. They just sort of sit there and lie in wait.
You know, why don't you just brag some more?
I'm just saying that's why I have all the points, because we purchase stuff through my account all the time. So anyway, I've never used these points. So that means I can buy, this is going to blow your pants off, like mine, because my pants aren't on right now. I'm hanging a little low. You notice that?
What does that mean?
You see it? Let me show you something.
You're moving your upper body.
You're seeing what's going on down here. Don't act like you don't see it. It's like one of those marble games bouncing off my stick.
Okay.
What? I can buy 5 premium card packs with my 32,000 points. Cool. Cool.
So that's equal to $150 normally on drop.
So here's the page, Freddy's Dark Valentine. Now,
Ooh, Dark Valentine!
I want to open this up by telling you that I do not like this set. I do not like the pieces in the set. I love Valentine's Day, and I thought that we could get something very cool. When I first originally saw this name, I was like, oh, this is going to be cool. Then I saw the pieces. They don't look good. We're going to look at the pieces. That way we're all knowing what we're getting ourselves involved in if we do buy card packs. Now, I sort of want to buy card packs for this, only in the fact that I don't think many people will have the opportunity to buy, but maybe they will, because do you remember, I gotta remind you of this, because I was thinking about this today when I noticed the point thing. Do you remember the guy, or person, not guy, because I don't know who got it. Remember the person bought the owl? It was like how many points?
A lot.
Like 200,000? How could somebody buy that much on Funko.com? Like, to me, it doesn't make any sense, other than if you're like a wholesaler or a reseller or something.
Yeah, but even then, your margins are ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how it could happen. And it actually sold like really fast after it went up. I don't understand how that person did that. And I always like think about that. Like it pops in my head all the time when I'm looking at my points. And I wonder if Funko, some person went to Funko and they're like, look, I'm just going to buy this from you. Like, and I'll give you this sum of money. And Funko's like, taking it down. And so they could collect their funds.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that. I mean,
I'm not saying that they would. I'm just saying I don't know.
Yeah. So depending on how soon after that drop that it happened, what if someone was just crazy enough to go on Funko.com and just purchase a whole bunch of shit just so they could like redeem their points for it?
Like you'd buy the entire Funko shop for 200,000 points. I have 32,000.
I don't know.
Think about that. That's a lot. I don't even know if it was 200,000. It might have been more. But let's look at these pieces so we can explain why, or I can explain why I don't like them. Did you see them?
No.
Franny.
Okay. She's like a Queen of Hearts type.
Like a Queen of Hearts, and it also has like a little like gem up there. Mm-hmm. As you can see off to the side, who is that?
Proto. He's adorable.
So you like this?
I would not spend my points on this.
Got points, question mark. Check your fan reward point balance and get ready for the drop. Don't have Funko fan rewards? Sign up today and start earning points on each purchase. Do you think somebody's going to go on there and just buy all sorts of stuff? Like, is this going to start people into Funko.com to buy a bunch of stuff in order to do this?
I don't think so. So what I think this is going to do is it's going to piss people off, because people are already pissed off over NFTs, and now this amount of Funko rewards that you have to redeem for these NFTs is obscene. 2,000
points for the standard, 6,000 points for premium. The premium pack has 17 items in it. The standard has 5 items in it. I guess if I were to buy standard packs, how many standard packs could I get with 32,000? I'm not good
16.
with mine. 16. But it's better to go for premium if I were to do it. And I still don't know if I'm going to do it. I might just buy like one card pack just to say that I did. I don't know yet.
I wouldn't.
These are just not very good pieces.
No, I don't care about
so
them.
The thing is that I don't know if people will actually be angry. I have seen more hate about this in regards to the pieces more than the point thing.
I think they're cute. I really like the theme, but I'm not the biggest fan of this. Like, I think what's turning me off the most is the amount of points that you need to redeem for these pieces. And then they're
bland.
I don't want to call them bland.
That one looks like
I
anime
think
to
they're
me.
Cool. He does,
right?
But I really like the theme. It's just dark. I like dark. Like,
right.
Proto looks emo.
It looks emo. Yeah, I was gonna say.
him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It looks very emo to me. I think my favorite piece would have to be Franny.
Really, I like Proto.
I think Franny's the better one out of the bunch. I mean, I don't know. There's much more to her. Mm-hmm. The Freddy, I think, is the worst.
Yeah.
And then I would say Proto is second. I know it takes a while to build up these points, and then you can spend them on things.
So here's the thing.
But they're free points. They're free when you buy stuff.
But here's the thing. What if you spend all your points on this because it's new and it's hot and you're like, oh, these are cute. But then, like, I don't know, a month from now they drop, like, your favorite fandom that's only available through these rewards and you don't have any points left.
You better go on Funko.com and start buying up.
Yeah,
son.
no, I'm not fucking doing that.
Well, that's what you got to do.
I'm not.
That's what they're telling you to do, Heather. You got to go spend more money, honey.
Well, I'm not.
So you have no interest in buying any of this?
No.
So you don't want to use points on this? You don't think it's a good idea to use the points?
No.
You think this is horrible?
They have random prototype drops. Why would you prefer this over a proto?
That's a very good point. So you can use your points to get protos.
Yeah.
Which is a good move, but they go up and they leave fast. People are buying them very quickly when they go up.
Why wouldn't you just bank them for the chance at it?
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think that this set is going to flop? In other words, do you think they're going to burn these packs?
I think so, yeah, because how many people are going to want to spend their points on that?
So you guys realize how many points it is for 5 cards. These pops are emo, and I love it, but 6,000 points for premium. Psh.
Yeah. You know how I feel about this with my 1,400 something points?
What?
I feel like I'm too pissed off to buy anything on Funko.com because I can't even get one standard pack. So if they think that I'm going to give them my money for a chance at pulling a redeemable, they're out of their fucking minds.
So we're getting like good feedback here. I'm surprised to see this. Now in the NFT group,
I think they're cool.
In the NFT group on Facebook was a bit of a different story. A lot of people didn't like them. I mean, well, I noticed many people didn't like them. Maybe I was focused on that. Yeah. Maybe I was looking for people who didn't like them because I wasn't a big fan of them. Not for me, but cool for anyone who likes it. While it's saved.
It's not while it's saved. Well, not while it's saved.
It's point saved. I like the concept of using reward points to purchase, but the point to pack value ratio seems off. Perhaps they should have made it an additional payment option on top of the credit card. I do like the pops though, and having all 3 would be cool. Do you think if they notice people aren't using points and there's like a lack of people doing it, do you think they'll switch it over so it will go credit card based?
Maybe, or they would make it less points per pack.
I really wonder. See, this is why I want to buy card packs. Because
hold on, sorry to interrupt you, but what if they see this feedback and they're like, oh, oops, we made a mistake, and then they lower the points?
It's possible. I don't know if they would do that, but maybe. I'm wanting to get into this only in the fact that I feel like maybe not many people will.
Yeah.
And this could be a rarity. You know what I mean? Because people might be thinking exactly like you. Do not spend my points on this because down the road I might want something else.
But again, it's just a chance. You're not even guaranteed to get anything with those points aside from digital redeemables.
This is expensive, LOL. Yeah, I mean, in terms of the points, yeah, it is. But it's hard to equate the cash to it, but I understand why you would.
Yeah.
Because you are spending money on the website in order to get the points, but Funko is sort of just giving them to you.
They are, but again, like that's your money that you spent, and you're having to now choose what to spend your money, aka your points, on that you spent your money on. You know what I mean?
I would argue that makes this more interesting.
It makes it interesting for sure.
Like very interesting because here we're talking about it, and now we're like in the throes of do we do this or not? I have enough for 1 pack. Basically. They sound like you, Heather. Worms My Black Heart. Oh, look. So Nikki likes it. I hope they make it easier to get more points on fan rewards then, or do double point events. This is a brilliant scheme for them. Yeah. Because now people are going over to Funko.com to buy stuff because they want to get this stuff. Like this is something exciting for them. In this video, I wanted to talk about the point ratio to cash, about NFT card packs because they're not for everybody anyway. And then also the likability of the characters that they developed for this. So just imagine they made like the Halloween set like this. The very first Halloween set.
People would lose their
They would go crazy and they would spend all sorts of points. They would also probably go on Funko.com and buy all sorts of products so they could get more points.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we're going to see that with Valentine's Day, but the amount of positive comments that were there is really crazy to me because I did not think I would see that.
So I think there's a lot of people who like darker things like that, emo music. They look emo or sort of goth. They're very cool.
They're growing on me as I look at them, but it isn't like something that I immediately see and I'm like, I gotta have.
If they did this with the Pennywise set, I would be pissed.
I can't tell you what to do. I'm not going to say you should go and use your points and get these and that they're going to be super valuable. I really don't know what the end of all of this is going to be.
What's interesting about this, one, I'm eager to see where this goes and how many people are willing to spend their fan rewards points on these. But two, these are going to be a set with the actual number on the sticker.
Wow, I didn't even associate the whole number thing with these Funko Pops.
Yeah, well, that's why you have me.
With the amount of people that are excited, with the ratio of people who are like, I like them, but I won't spend my points, or maybe I don't have enough points, these might end up being like super grail territory. But it isn't necessarily that they're so beloved, although it looks like they are. It's that they're going to be something that were very hard to get and possibly very low number.
When you talk about the number of an item versus likability, I mean, that's where you really get into grail territory, because we've seen a lot of grail NFTs go for not as much as you would imagine. And the most they have ever been is $9.99, right?
Yeah.
If this is a not well-loved set, even if there are, like, let's say, I don't know, 300 of them, how graily would they actually be?
I don't even know if it's going to be
know?
that it's not selling out due to it not being well loved. I think it's going to be more that people don't have enough points, i.e. you.
Yeah.
You don't have any points. Like if you and I were two separate people living in a separate household.
We are two separate people, let's make that clear. That's sort of weird.
I meant like if we were not a married couple, is what I mean. I didn't mean we're actually connected to one another.
Though.
But I'm saying if we lived in two separate households and you had 1,000 points and I had 32, you're like, oh my God, and you're a fan. Oh man, I wish I could get these. And meanwhile, I'm over there with my 32. I'm like, I'm not going to get them. I don't like them. I think they're stupid.
Yeah.
What happens during this sale?
Because you're talking about, one, people who like NFTs, which we've seen a lot of hate for NFTs, and then two, people who like NFTs but also have enough points to purchase packs.
I think Funko would be stupid to do double point things where it's like a certain week. You know how you get like double XP in games like on the weekend? If Funko did that with Funko.com and you got like double points, I think that would be the dumbest thing they've ever done. That's not going to be good for their business, especially if they're doing something like this.
I think what it would do would prompt people to purchase more during those times. And I think that if they made it like a rare thing, it's like, oh, you know, double points one day every other month or something.
You know what? You might be onto something with that, because it might get people to go on and say, you know what? I'm going to buy as much as I can because I want to be prepared for the next NFT drop.
Yeah. But then you might have the opposite thinking where people are like, well, I'm not going to buy because I like NFTs and I'm just going to wait to get that item during the double points day.
Do you guys like these NFTs? Do you think the Funko Pops are cool? Are you going to spend your points? And by the way, I'd love to know in the comment section, how many points do you have? I would love to know the amount of points that you have. Don't give us some bogus answer of like 1 million, but like your real number of points. I would like to see in the comment section like what the highest number of points is.
Did you know that in the fan reward section, if you check it, they'll give you tasks where you can like gain like 50 points.
It's
or
like
10
either
points
monthly or quarterly, but there's special things that pop up. So if you want to go to Funko.com, sign into your account, you can actually do things. It's like it'll click a button and you'll go to their Instagram or follow them on Instagram or something like that. But it'll jolt you to all these different places.
Yeah. But
it'll send you to all these different places and it gives you various amounts of points to do it. I think I'm jumping into this thing. I never use my points.
You better not.
They sort of just sit there. We're going to have fun. I think we're just going to have a good time.
No.
And this weekend, I'm going to Funko.com and I'm buying all sorts of products too. Because I don't even care. I'm buying all those Deadpool Funko Pops. They're from Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm going to go buy all sorts of stuff. And did you see what's dropping on Monday?
What?
Captain America, Sam Wilson flying, and Thaddeus Ross pointing.
Fancy.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you that haircut on the right.
This is your what?
I'm giving you that haircut on the right.
Why would you give me that haircut?
Because I want you to look like that.
I don't want to look like that.
Look, let me show you what you're going to look like.
You're Thaddeus Ross. You got the Thaddeus Ross.
This is the Thad.
Oh, the Thad.
This is the Thad.
So there you go. You can go and grab them both, add some points onto your account so you can get the Dark Freddy Valentine's Day set. And when does this set drop? I didn't even say.
February 4th.
February 4th. So just in a couple weeks, this will be available. So if you want to know more about this, go to digital.funko.com. Also go over to funko.com, sign into your account. You can see how many numbers you have. Make sure you do all the little games and push all the buttons so you can get some more points to add on so you can get some of these card packs. Let us know your favorite Funko Pop from that set. Let us know how many points that you have and let us know if you're going for these. We want to know that in the comment section. And don't forget to go over to MischiefToys.com, sign up for our newsletter, follow us on Instagram, and look out for that Sketch Ghastly. If you get it, you have a chance at that Valentine's Day figure.
I have another question. Sometimes, like, if you're at work or whatever, like, we'll have friends help us to get card packs.
Sure.
So do you think people are going to charge their friends like $600?
That's interesting.
To get a card
I didn't
pack?
think about that.
Like, what is the retail value on that? How would you go about trading this?
That's a very good point. I didn't think about that. You know, people might be doing that behind the scenes.
Probably.
That's crazy. Like buying points?
Yeah, no thank you.
Maybe. I don't know. Are you doing that? Let us know in the comments as well. In every video, we like to shout out to some of our patrons from Patreon. In this video, we'd like to shout out to Brian Gracie, Susan, Nick Adams, Chris Nalkov, Brian Formillo, Gloman Greco, Scott Field, Eric Rasmussen, Damian Lauderhand, and Jessica Eaton. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. We appreciate all of our patrons. You guys are amazing. Check out patreon.com/Gastlecast for more details about our Patreon. We are going live tomorrow night, January the 25th at 9 p.m. Eastern with our patrons via Google Meet. If you are a patron at levels 2, 3, or 4, go to Patreon tomorrow and you'll be able to find that link to the Google Meet. You can join the Google Meet at 8 p.m. We're going to start it up then. You can hang out with fellow patrons until 9 p.m. And then at 9, Heather and I are going to come on. We have some news about Mischief Toys. We're going to show you a brand new Valentine's Day figure that you're not going to want to miss. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be celebrating 3 years of Mischief Toys and much, much more. It's going to be a monumental Patreon Google Meet for the month of January. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, and the little bell. That way you'll know anytime we go live or post brand new content. You don't want to miss our new content. We have a blast here. Check us out every Sunday between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern for our lives. That's all we've got. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.